What is up, everyone, and welcome back. All the links are in the description. Here's something people often overlook. Your car's carpet takes more abuse than almost any other part of the interior. Muddy shoes, spilled coffee, rainwater, snow, sand, pet hair, road salt, it all ends up down there. And once that grime gets into factory carpet, cleaning it properly can be a headache. That is why floor mats are not just a basic accessory. The right set can protect your interior, make cleaning easier, and help keep your car looking well cared for when it is time to sell or trade it in. Today, we are comparing 6 of the best all-weather floor mat options, from cheap trim-to-fit rubber mats to premium laser-measured TPE liners. We are looking at fit, material quality, spill containment, cleaning, durability, and value. Let's start with the most affordable option. On number 6, Amazon Basics All-Season Floor Mats. At number 6, we have the Amazon Basics All-Season Floor Mats. These are simple, universal trim-to-fit mats, and they are made for drivers who want basic protection without spending custom liner money. The biggest advantage is flexibility. You can trim these mats along the molded guidelines using regular scissors, allowing them to fit a wide range of sedans, SUVs, trucks, and older vehicles that may not have many custom-fit options available. The material feels like thick rubber, and the channels do a decent job of catching everyday dirt, water, dust, and mud. They are also easy to clean. Pull them out, rinse them with a hose, let them dry, and put them back in. Compared with premium custom liners, though, the limitations are obvious. These mats do not have tall sidewalls. They protect the flat part of the floor, but they cannot fully contain a large spill, melted snow, or heavy slush. If you drop a drink or track in a lot of winter water, liquid can still escape around the edges and reach your carpet. They also do not lock into your vehicle's factory retention hooks the way custom mats do. The anti-slip nibs help, but universal mats can still shift slightly over time. Compared with the BDK and Motor Trend options, Amazon Basics is usually the cheapest entry point. It is a solid choice for older cars, temporary vehicles, or anyone who simply wants more protection than factory carpet mats provide. But if you want true spill containment, you will need to move up to a custom-fit liner. On number 5, BDK ProLiner All-Weather Floor Mats. At number 5, we have the BDK ProLiner All-Weather Floor Mats. Like the Amazon Basics mats, these are universal and trim to fit. But BDK usually gives you a more complete package, often including front mats and a rear mat, which makes them a better option for drivers who want basic coverage across the whole cabin. The rubber polymer construction feels rugged and durable. It is designed to handle wet shoes, mud, snow, sand, and regular daily use without cracking easily. The main upgrade over Amazon Basics is the channel pattern. BDK uses deeper, more aggressive capture ridges that do a better job of trapping debris and holding small amounts of water. That said, the same universal mat limitation still applies. The outer edges are low, so these are not designed to hold a major spill. They are better for everyday messes than serious winter conditions. If you live somewhere with lots of snow, slush, or rain, you may still end up with water reaching the carpet. Compared with Motor Trend FlexTough mats, BDK is often the better value if you want more pieces in the box. Compared with custom-fit liners, it is far cheaper, but the fit will never be as clean or secure. This is a good choice for drivers who want a tough, affordable, full-cabin upgrade without paying for vehicle-specific mats. On number 4, Motor Trend FlexTough Performance All-Weather Floor Mats. At number 4, we have the Motor Trend FlexTough Performance All-Weather Floor Mats. These sit at the premium end of the universal trim-to-fit category. Motor Trend uses a thicker, more flexible rubber polymer that is designed to hold up better in extreme weather. That matters because cheap rubber mats can become stiff in cold temperatures or start cracking after a few seasons. The FlexTough material feels more durable than many basic universal mats. It is thick, flexible, and generally more comfortable underfoot. The deep dish channel pattern also does a good job of trapping mud, slush, water, debris. The anti-slip backing helps reduce movement, and the mats can be trimmed to fit many different vehicles. Compared with Amazon Basics and BDK, the biggest advantage is material quality. These mats feel more premium, hold their shape better, and are built for drivers who expect to keep them for several years. But they are still universal mats. They cannot fully match the coverage of a custom-fit TPE liner. There will still be gaps around the edges, and the sidewalls are not high enough to contain major spills or deep snowmelt. If you need a universal mat because you may switch cars, own an older vehicle, or simply want to keep costs low, Motor Trend FlexTough is probably the strongest option in this category. On number 3, OEDRO Custom Fit TPE Floor Mats. At number 3, we enter the custom fit category with the OEDRO floor mats. This is where floor protection changes completely. Instead of trimming a generic rubber mat, OEDRO uses vehicle-specific laser measurements to create liners that follow the shape of your exact floor pan. That means better coverage, better stability, and much stronger spill containment. The material is TPE, or thermoplastic elastomer. TPE is usually more flexible, more odor-resistant, and better suited to extreme temperatures than standard rubber or PVC mats. The raised edges are the real advantage. These mats create a high-walled barrier around the footwell, helping contain water, mud, snow, sand, and spills before they reach the carpet. Compared with universal mats, the difference is huge. The OEDRO liners lock into the factory retention points, stay in place, and cover more of the carpet around the pedals, door sill, and seat rails. Cleaning is also easy. You remove them, rinse them, dry them, and reinstall them. OEDRO is often a strong value option because it gives you the look and protection of premium custom liners without the price of some of the biggest brands. The only thing to remember is fitment. You need to choose the exact version for your vehicle, trim, and model year. A mat made for a standard gasoline model may not fit a hybrid or EV version properly. For drivers who want true all-weather protection without spending top-tier money, OEDRO is an excellent choice. On number 2, Auxko all-weather floor mats and cargo mat. At number 2, we have the Auxko all-weather floor mats and cargo mat set. Auxko is another custom-fit TPE liner brand, but what makes it stand out is the complete coverage package. In many vehicle-specific sets, you get front-row mats, rear-row mats, and a cargo liner, giving you protection from the pedals all the way to the trunk. The TPE material is thick, flexible, odorless, and designed to handle hot summers, freezing winters, mud, snow, and spills without warping or cracking. Compared with universal rubber mats, these are in a completely different league. The laser-measured design hugs the floor contours closely, uses factory retention points, and creates a deep raised edge around the cabin. That means if someone spills a drink, steps in with muddy boots, or loads wet gear into the trunk, the mess stays inside the liner instead of soaking into the carpet. Compared with OEDRO, Auxko often offers a more complete package because cargo protection is commonly included. That makes it especially appealing for SUV owners, families, pet owners, and anyone who regularly carries groceries, sports equipment, or luggage. The finish also tends to feel refined. The mats are textured enough to provide grip, but they do not feel overly hard or plastic-like underfoot. If you want a full vehicle protection package that feels premium but still offers strong value, Auxko is one of the best choices available. On number 1, LASFIT Custom Fit Floor Mats and Cargo Mats. Taking the number 1 spot, we have LASFIT Floor Mats and Cargo Mats. LASFIT earns the top position because it combines premium fitment, high-quality TPE material, excellent containment, and strong overall value. These mats are designed using 3D laser scanning, which gives them a close, edge-to-edge fit around the floor pan. They are made for specific vehicles, so instead of looking like a generic mat sitting on top of your carpet, they look like part of the interior. The TPE material is odorless, flexible, durable, and built to handle extreme temperatures. It does not become overly stiff in winter, and it resists cracking, curling, and warping better than many cheaper rubber
mats.
The raised walls are deep enough to handle snowmelt, mud, rainwater, spills, and debris. The channels guide mess away from your shoes and help keep it contained. Compared with universal mats like Motor Trend, BDK, and Amazon Basics, LASFIT offers dramatically better coverage and stability. It locks into factory retention points and stays in place instead of sliding around. Compared with OEDRO and Auxko, LASFIT is often praised for its refined fit and clean installation. The edges tend to settle well, the mats contour tightly to the floor, and the cargo liner provides the same protection in the rear. It is not the cheapest option on the list, but it is one of the best investments if you want to protect a newer car, SUV, or EV for years. If you want the best balance of fit, material quality, spill containment, and long-term value, LASFIT is the overall winner. Final verdict. If you need the cheapest possible upgrade from factory carpet mats, Amazon Basics is a solid starting point. If you want a more complete, universal set with better channels, BDK ProLiner is a good budget choice. If you want the best material quality in a universal trim-to-fit mat, Motor Trend FlexTough is the winner. If you are ready for custom fit protection without spending too much, OEDRO gives you excellent high-wall coverage for the money. If you want front, rear, and cargo protection in one package, Auxko is a great value. And if you want the best overall fit, material, containment, and premium feel, LASFIT is the top pick. The bottom line is simple. Universal mats are good for basic protection, but custom-fit TPE liners are the real upgrade if you want to keep your interior clean, protected, and easier to maintain. Which one would you choose for your vehicle? Universal trim-to-fit mats or custom-fit liners? Let me know in the comments below. If this video helped you find the right floor mats, hit the like button, subscribe for more car accessory reviews, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next video. All the links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.